Hey guys. All right, so I was not planning on making a video today. I have so much work to do, and I'm going to jump right back on that, but I'll go ahead and take my lunch break early, I guess. Hopefully, let's see, I think I may be throwing some shadows when I come over here. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm trying to just stay with this natural lighting here. But every time that I go to change one of these boys, I remember how all of their clothes are in one of my drawers and they're kind of jumbled up, and I need to get it straight to see what outfits I have. So I'm going to just do that, and maybe this video will go up on my channel. I'm going to enjoy some coffee too while we talk. And if I could have a never-ending cup of Americano, I would do it. So yeah, I'm just going to try and tackle these and sort them kind of by which boy they are for. Some of these outfits will go with Norman when he sells, if he sells, or if he's gifted out. Yep, so here they are. If you guys haven't seen my babies before, you don't remember, this is Niklaus, Keanu, and Ronan. And yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to see if I can show you the pile here. It's just like, ugh. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to sort through it. Now I have a hope chest that I got a while back for when the girls at our old house, when the girls would come over here from their moms, because they do share their time. And now one of them will continue to do that between us and their mom. They're split custody. Then I wonder if I bring over here, then you can actually see the outfits as I lay them out. Let's see what we can do. Try not to show you all my mess that you don't need to see. Well, you won't be able to really see the boys. Let's see. That might work. We're going to try that. Anyway, when they would come over, I tried to have a nice place for them to just like store their bags and stuff, so it was easy for them to get their stuff, but they never really used it properly. And it's this great old hope chest, and we're thinking about, it's just sitting in the living room right now under the TV. But it's not really usable because then like the cable box or, well, we don't really watch cable, but our streaming box and things like that sit on top of it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put, we may bring that box in here, and I'm going to use it to store the clothes, and maybe the little two of the babies will have their beds in the box when they're not out and being played with, so that they're kept safe, because I do like to keep them covered and so they don't accumulate dust. And so that'll be really nice to have everything out of the way. Also be a great way if I need to hide a baby. That'll make it simple. I'm going to start with Ronan's clothes the best that I can. He definitely got the biggest bulk of things when I went shopping at Once Upon a Child. I hit them on a day where their clearance items were 90% off. So he's got the most outfits, and like unintentionally, the vast majority are Carter's. So we're just going to go through and see how we can do with outfits, also to the best of my recollection of what goes together. I think that this goes together. I was hoping to be able to share a lot of this stuff between Ronan and Keanu, but as I mentioned once, I think yesterday, Keanu is, I would say he's leaning closer to a 0 to 3 month size than a newborn size. So I'm not sure. That reminds me, I have to change Ronan's diaper. One of the tabs fell off while I was out of town and I totally forgot. So pants particularly don't fit him, newborn, all that well. He's got a thicker butt or something. Which pants went with this little shirt? I guess I'll figure that out. Oh, here we go. All right, you guys. I'm going to go run and grab my puppy. I'll be right back. I'm just going to run over there real quick. I'm not even going to pause. All right, he's going to jump up here, I am sure, so hopefully we can keep him kind of from messing up the babies, but yes, so Keanu, I think I have some 0 to 3 months clothes from like a little haul that I had originally gotten an excellent price on locally for Norman, but Norman is like preemie size. I did ship off several 0 to 3 month items as a gift for a mom who had gotten a Saskia and didn't really have any clothes for him rather. And that was before I had Keanu, so. So for those of you out there who have, these are Norman's clothes here. For those of you out there who have limited space and don't have like a dedicated room or a very large room, what is your solution for storage? Do you utilize drawers in your own dresser or closet? Or I really don't have many options, so I can't necessarily say that I would be able to incorporate ideas, but I do like hearing and watching about other people's organizational tips and stuff. Sometimes you get a good idea. If I didn't have windows all along the side of my bed, I would probably look to use shelving, floating shelves maybe to store some of the babies, but this, I wonder if that goes with Norman's outfit. We'll have to see. Yeah, like this is a 3 month. This would probably fit Keanu pretty well. So thanks everybody for all of your awesome feedback and input and opinions on the topic that I talked about yesterday with, I think it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday that I was talking about the people's opinions and how does that maybe affect your like willingness to be open about loving your babies if you think that there are quote unquote flaws and things like that. And I did want to clarify a little bit just because I'm not sure how clear I was that this is cute. I think that part of what I didn't say for whatever reason was, do you experience where you look back when you make a buying decision and then you think about what else you could have done with that money, what other baby you could have gotten? Like, do you ever second guess yourself? This is cute too. This looks really good on Norman, but I think it was kind of big on him. We'll try it on again before we decide if it goes with him. I'm not a big football fan, I know, but yeah. So I don't want to give the it's not that I don't want to give the impression that I don't want to misspeak and say that I am so worried about what people think about me, because while I recognize that I may react to what people think about me, I don't think that I alter who I am or what I say based on that. I don't necessarily second guess myself, but I did find that my identification with my collection, like those things as being an extension of me in that aspect, I guess I did a little bit because I felt like, boy, I think this doll is great, but is it great? Am I deluded, or are other people thinking that, man, she thinks this doll is great, but that's terrible. Just for a lack of an easier way to explain it. I definitely think that I get stuck in my head. That's a big thing, because even just thinking about how it went down with the auction for the Atticus that I had liked, that I missed out on, and talking with a friend, and remembering that I totally screwed up on my auction style. Like I probably could have had that doll if I hadn't, just compulsively kept bidding early on and driving the price up and stuff. Like I showed my cards too soon, kind of thing. So last night I'm sitting there like replaying in my mind, darn, I could have. And it's like, what good does that do? I'm reading this book right now, and one of the things that the author is talking about is how when we're, is operating in the past, and there's everybody is very aware of the power of being in the present and not living in the past, and how you can't change the past, and yada yada yada. So yeah, it's not new information. I'm not going to go deep into that, but I do feel like that things get a little bit, I feel a little bit less empowered and a little bit less in control when I am stuck in a space of like second guessing or regret. And I think that is, I'm realizing, because I'm coming out of the power of the present and like the power of pure potential and all possibilities. Let's see, what size is this? 3 months. See, these will probably fit Keanu. Those will look super cute on him too. Yeah, so anyway, enough about that topic. We're getting through this pile pretty well. And Norman actually has more clothes than I thought, so that's good, because I want him to be able to take a couple of outfits with him. Not sure of the size of this shirt. It's cute. Plain blue. It stopped raining here finally, and I have discovered that there are some deadly floodwaters and conditions happening throughout the Midwest. Parts of Illinois, as close as 30 miles from Chicago. Somebody actually perished from the rainwaters, the floodwaters. I think that woman got stuck in her car. In another state, there was a 1-year-old who unfortunately died, and then another guy, I forget if he was in Indiana or Michigan. Apparently it's spread from, it's running the gamut from Texas all the way up to Michigan, from the intense melting of all of the snow that we got from the temperatures going up, and then the rain dumping on top of that. So yeah, that's no good. That's no good. See, I like this together, and I would like to keep it together because of the trucks. But this is, well, it's size 50, but this definitely would fit 3 month. And the hat fits Norman. It's a size newborn, and there aren't many hats that fit Norman. So we're going to see. We'll put that hat aside. I think I finally have a baby that'll fit in this thing. I'm really glad that the rains have stopped. I am hoping that it's done for a bit. There are houses that are completely underwater, and it's just intense to think about. This is going to go to this little boy since he has full limbs. My little shark outfit. And hopefully he'll be able to pull off this vest. Definitely not a shortage of clothes. I think that you just are always, like, new outfits are exciting. But, alright, so I don't really remember what this came with. Also, oh, here are the pants for this hoodie set. The little turtle on it. Definitely for Ronan. Do you guys have a lot of clothes for your babies? Seems to be the case, because every once in a while they'll get offloaded. People have great sales, and then those of us who don't need baby clothes will go buy more. Yeah, here's another vehicle, 3-month size onesie that would also be cute with a hat. Man, I wish I knew what this came with. You know what, I bet? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but that's my OCD, needing everything to stay together. I'm still hanging on to this thing. It's a little bit more girly, I would say, because of the frilly shoulders, but I just love it. And I have put it on Niklaus before, and I liked it on him, you know, pretty much. Got some hats. We have our little Halloween costume. It's so weird. I mean, I'm so new to the collecting, and so a lot of the things that I'm experiencing now, you know, are like old hat for a lot of you guys. But Norman was my first reborn, and I really, really loved that baby. I'm not saying that I don't love him anymore, but just don't interact with him, whatever. We're going to say that this goes with that for now. I bet you that this came with this outfit here. So, as I'm going through the clothing and I'm considering what to sell for, or what to send with Norman if and when he sells, there's even a little bit of guilt of like outfits that he's worn that he looked really cute in, for me giving them to somebody else. Another baby, I mean. This, some of you guys remember, this was a gift from June from Reborn Baby Hope and Joy, and she thought that it would be beautiful for Ronan, and it is. It is also a 0 to 3 months, so I'm going to see how cute it looks on Keanu also, because he is bigger. Get that last bit of the tag off. Almost there, almost there. I love this. I'm cute. That also does fit Keanu, so he's got a good amount of clothes to choose from. All right. I would love to find a really cute blue knit beanie for Keanu, because he can be my hat baby. I don't really ever have to worry about his hair coming out, which is awesome. So if you guys have some, I mean, I'm talking about like a thick knit beanie like you would get for yourself, but for a baby that's going to stay on his head but has like that slouchy look. Yeah, I'd really like to find one. All right, so we've got this snowsuit here. We have put that on Niklaus before. It's very, very thick. We've got some hats. All too big for any of these babies. These two are. I have to use pins. Maybe I can shrink them. I don't know if you can do that. So we'll put the hats separately. And then we have over here the clothes that already came with some of the babies. So we have Keanu's outfits that he came with. And then I have all of Niklaus's stuff over here. So he actually was the boy that I wanted to change today. And then I thought, well, gosh, I can't even think straight of what I would pair because everything in his stuff is always tucked in the back and protected more so than anybody else's. He's just favored that way, I guess. Can you see the piles? So I'll just be left with putting it away, but alrighty, so I'm going to move this stuff and we'll put Niklaus's options and maybe we'll change him and then that'll be a wrap. This is probably quite a boring video, but it's much more fun for me to do this talking to you guys than to do it in silence. And I still got to have my coffee break, so it's working out. Those are going to be Norman's. I think these outfits will stay, most likely. Okay, so Klaus has a bunch of stuff from this Mother Care line. Oh yeah, you probably saw almost nothing of what I was showing you before. His awesome hoodie. Everything's got these, either the clouds or these little farm animals on it. It's just a plain white onesie. Another plain white onesie. Oh, didn't realize I had 2 extra. Feels warm in here today, although I think it's like 40 outside. Okay, these new polka dot pants. These came from Inez, her last sale. And also this is new, he hasn't worn. I bought this because it has the green and he has green eyes, the gray-green eyes. So I thought that that might bring out the green in his eyes. So it's just a matter of pairing it with something. Maybe we'll try this on him. Okay, so let's fold up his outfits. It's always tempting to put him in a sleeper because I do love when he is cuddly. And I would love to get him some of these the thick sort of waffle pattern, like thermal long sleeve onesies. I would like to get that for him as well. I think that it's nice for the winter, and Tasha was talking about how it's nice also for when you're changing them. You know, it really does cut down on rubbing on the paint so much because, you know, their limbs are covered. So for the winter at least, it works out nicely. Some of these clothes could use a little run through with the iron. That outfit goes together. It's a cute little jacket. I love that side snap with the little sheep on it. This is the outfit he arrived home, and this is my favorite for him. A lamb and duck footed sort of overalls. It's nice and pillowy thick too. All right, so we're going to change Niklaus, I think, into something, because he has been in this adorable harem romper with the bunny rabbits on it that I got from Inez. Just a couple of items, and that was one of them. Here's his cloth diaper, terry cloth diaper. It's cute for photos with his belly plate. Okay. And then these pants actually go with the sweater he's currently wearing. And I'm not going to get the boppy out because I have such limited space up here, but I'm going to just throw this blanket over these clothes here. We can prop him up like that. Go with the flow. Come here, little man. Here he is. A little sassy today. I have been asked if I have a favorite before. And it is true that whichever baby I am changing at the time, like, I feel like, oh, this one is my favorite. But it's this guy. Yeah. However you choose to define favorite. He is definitely my love. Okay, sweetie. When I first got him, he was like my first, I'm going to say my first real reborn. He was my first, you know, high-end baby and textured baby, and I remember being so paranoid to even touch him. So worried that I was going to ruin him. Obviously I'm still careful, but I'm look at this belly. What's going on, little man? So sweet. Alrighty, let's get your pants on. Now these pants are pumpkin patch size newborn 4 zeros, and they're still a little loose around his waist, which is funny because he's got a little chunky baby belly, even still. But it's he is a tiny baby. I mean, he does. I wouldn't call him preemie, but he's definitely a tiny baby. So these are cute, kind of harem style. And they have this pocket on the front. And the cool thing about this, this side snap shirt, it's from Magnificent Baby. It is magnetic closure, which is nice. Just pick you up for a second. I can imagine that that would come in very handy with a little wriggling baby or a sleeping baby, to not have to be fussing with snaps or buttons, especially for a tired new mama of an infant. I think that there are different kinds of closures for a lot of preemie stuff too, because they're so delicate. Well, that's not a great angle for you guys, but he looks really cute in person. Sit him up. There you go. He looks nice and comfy in this outfit. The green is nice. These little dots here in the center, they are a green. Lighter color green than his eyes, but green nonetheless. So he looks very comfy in this outfit. So let's put you back over here with your brothers. Maybe we'll just pass the brush over your hair one time since we messed you up a little bit. I think you could use a little gentle wash maybe in his hair. It's so dry here in the winter. But I'm trying not to overload him with products in his hair. All right, let's pop you back over here. Okay, I think that we're done organizing. I just need to put it all away, but I don't need to keep you guys around for that. Hopefully this was not too boring. It was 31 minutes long. Sorry. There's the boys. Everybody's snuggled up. If you've hung in this long, thank you so much. If you fast forwarded, backed out, whatever, I totally understand. But hope you're all having a good day, good week, and I hope to hear from y'all. Look forward to seeing your videos, seeing your babies, and I will be back on, I'm sure, fairly soon with a new video and hopefully something good to talk about. All right, bye for now.